guys, it's Kim from Tall Mouse Creative Arts, and I want to put together just a really basic shaker card using our rectangle shaker, and it looks like this. It's a simple rectangle, so you've got the outline piece and the layering, the background piece. So let's go over how to do just a basic shaker, and then I'm going to put it on a very simple card. So I've already dismantled my die and I've got everything cut out. And what you want to do is consider these as two different sections at first. The outline piece is going to be the background piece to your shaker as well as your acetate. And you can cut these out together. I suggest putting your acetate down first, your paper, and then your die, and make sure you have a precision plate because that's what helps cut the acetate out. So if those two pieces get cut out, then you go to your outline piece, which is going to be your foam, as well as your outline top piece to hide the foam. Now these you can cut out separately. This can be with your normal plates, and the foam, our foam is 2mm thick, so it will go through the die cut machine. I recommend using the precision plates so you get a clean cut. And then the foam that I'm using right now is our 2mm thick sheets. This is a black core. We have black and white core foam. I have found that 2mm is the best to go through to not kind of mangle the piece. Anything thicker, I've not had very good luck going through the machine, so I stick with 2mm. So this is going to be your piece to cover your foam, and then it is going to be your foam piece too. So this will allow you to do shapes. Now, being that it's a simple rectangle, the inside piece, when you pop that out, you do need to be a little bit gentle because you don't want to distort your rectangle piece, because this is going to be put down onto your pink background piece. But the inside piece is perfectly fine. You can cut that up and use it as foam because, like I said, it's double-sided foam and it's got the protective sheet on it already. So I'm going to put these guys aside, but before I do, each pieces are, or you've got 4 pieces that are all cut out together. Now when we assemble them, we are going to put this piece with this piece because we need to glue our black rim on top of our acetate to create the top layer of the shaker. So these two will go together, and then to form this piece that I already glued, I recommend using a glue with a fine tip point. Tape runners are a little bit on the thicker side, so depending upon the thickness of your rim, you want to use a liquid glue that has a nice fine tip on it. So those two pieces are gone together now. And then in order to connect these two pieces, I do want to gently pop this out, as you can see right there. And this is perfectly fine to be using, so no waste. And then this is a perfect rectangle. You notice it has adhesive on both sides. And then what we're going to do is peel this piece up and we're going to adhere it down onto here. Now I'm going to switch it over to this piece. I have not done it so you can see what that looks like. You need to be gentle by peeling that off. Keep your form because once it's down, it is down. So if you want to use your fingers as guides, make sure you get that down. And there we go. So now we made a little well for our shaker bits to go into. Now, a word about that before we peel up the top piece and adhere this piece down onto it. If you are going to put thin shakers in here, like sequins, or I'm going to put some flowers in here, which I'm going to do. These are really thin. Now, I shared with you that the foam is 2mm thick. If you are going to put something thicker than 2mm thick, you're going to want to cut out a second foam piece, a rim, and place it right on top. After you peel that up, and then place it down. But you have to be very careful how you do that, because one little offset will then stick the shaker bits on the inside. So if that happens, it's okay. After you adhere it, you can take your stamp, the powder, excuse me, just had a brain freeze, your powder with your brush and go on the inside to deactivate the sticky. So that's a second layer is going to allow you a taller well for crystals, something like crystals or pearls, or if you need a taller piece. But if you don't, go ahead and only use one piece right now. And then we're making sure everything's flat before we peel this guy up. And then after we peel this up, we are going to gently place this down and line that up. And our shaker pocket has been complete, and we'll apply it to a card. Now I'm using my fingers right here, and I think I'm going to change my mind to my duck bill tweezers because I don't really need a point, but I do need a method to peel this up. And there we go. Just did that. Okay. Now you also have to be careful because everything you touch is sticky. So now we're going to apply our already acetate piece glued to this guy. As you can see, the glue is dry. And I'm using my sticky, my little Post-it note to help me guide this also. And okay, I think we got it. All right. That guy's off. All right, this has been adhered exactly. Black foam core so you don't see anything. And that's all gonna move around. Now again, excuse me, another 2 millimeters would definitely make this thicker as a well, so you could get those taller shaker bit pieces in there. And now we're going to adhere this just to a simple card. So this is just an A2 size card. I did my black paper. I found a little tag. I'm going to adhere that piece right there with my tape gun. Oops. And then we are going to pop that guy right there. And I'm going to add just a simple little sticker right there. And then your shaker pocket or your shape is complete. There you go. Enjoy.